Now, let us have a look at this question. If f of x equals to maximum of tan x, sin x, cos x, where x belongs to minus pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 open, okay? So below 3 pi by 2, below 270, and from minus 90. From minus 90 below 270. Then the number of points where f of x is non-differentiable is. Where f of x is non-differentiable. It was already given that function is non-differentiable. Maybe non-continuous. Wherever function is not continuous, it is not differentiable. Okay. Now let us go for drawing curves of sin x, cos x, tan x. So to solve this problem, you must have some knowledge about graphs of trigonometric functions. Okay. So now let us go for taking graph there. X-axis, y-axis. Now here, let me take pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. Okay, so I'm taking 90 difference there. So minus pi by 2 here. Right? So now first of all, let us go for drawing graph of sin x. Anyway, so sin 90, it will be minus 1 here. Let me take minus 1. So here 1. Okay. So now sin 90 minus 1. Right. I am going to draw the curve of sin x. So sin 90 minus 1, sin 0 0, sin 91. So like this. Okay. Right. Sin 180 0 again. Like see. So this is the curve of sin x. Okay. So again it will be, see, it is minus 1 at 3 pi by 2, right? So this is sin x curve, correct? So now we'll go for drawing cos x curve. Anyway, so cos 90 0. Cos is 0 for odd multiple of 90. So here it starts with 0 and cos 0 1, cos 90 0 there, okay, and cos 180 minus 1 here, correct? So cos 180 minus 1, okay. So now again cos 270, it will be 0, okay, like that, right? So this is cos x curve. Right? So now let us go for drawing tan x curve also. Tan x is, what is tan x domain? Minus 90 to plus 90. Okay. So for every 180 range, 90 to 90. Okay. Minus 90 to plus 90, plus 90 to 270, like that. Okay. So at odd multiple of 90, tan is undefined. Okay. Hope you can recall the graph of tan x. Okay. Right? So graph will be like this generally. Okay. I am going to draw tan x separately. See here, like this. Anyway, so tan 45 is 1 there. Tan 45 will have 1. Now like this we can. Okay. So like this we can draw, as we know, graph of, right? Now here also, anyway, tan 180 0, it goes like this. Okay. So now if you observe, so which part you need to take here? So this function is maximum number of points where it is non-differentiable. So maximum of this. Maximum means which area we can, so this one. Okay. So this is our part. Okay. And again this is, okay. So this is the graph actually. Okay. So now, so this will be the part, right? This will be the part. So this is our graph. Okay. So blue lined region. Okay, so this is our graph. Okay, and this one, it is already discontinuous. It is not going to be continuous here, right? So what are the points, okay, where this function is non-differentiable? Non-differentiable means where it has corner points. Generally, for differentiable, it should not have corner points. So what are the corner points we can? So this is one corner point. Okay, so this is one corner point, right? And after that, what is the corner point here? At 90, at so 180 also. Okay, so these are the three corner points for this curve. You observe this is the graph. Okay, so for this, how many corner points we have? Point of intersection, this one, this one, this one. What is this? 90 there, x equals 90. Okay, and what is this point? 180. And what is this point exactly? We don't know this point. Okay, just let me take alpha. That means how many points of discontinuity here? 3 points. Correct? At those 3 corner points only it is non-differentiable. So which option is correct here? Option B. Okay, hope you have understood. Make a note of it. Now let us look at this question. The number of points at which g of x equals to 1 by 1 plus 2 by f of x. Okay, this is a function g given, is not differentiable. So g of x is not differentiable, but g of x is based on f of x, which was given already. What is f of x? 1 by 1 plus 1 by x. So whenever function is f of x is not continuous, obviously g of x also not continuous. Whenever it is not continuous, it will not be differentiable. Correct? So now let us go for writing f of x first. F of x equals to 1 by 1 plus 1 by x. So clearly we can say that it is not continuous at x equals 0. So x should not be 0. When you put 0 here, it will be undefined. So it is not continuous, means not differentiable also, where at x equal to 0. Clearly we can say. Okay, we got 1 point of discontinuity, means 1 point of non-differentiable. Correct? Now, so let us go for simplifying this. F of x equals to x by x plus 1. X LCM here, x goes up, x multiplied here, x taken LCM, x goes up, x by x plus 1. So at which value of x it is not continuous here? X should not be minus 1. So it is not continuous at x equals to minus 1 also. Okay, so from the outlook we should take the points where it is discontinuous. Okay, so already x equals 0, x equals minus 1, it is not continuous. So now let us go for taking g of x. Okay, by substituting f of x there. G of x equals to 1 by 1 plus 2 by, what is f of x? X by x plus 1. Correct? So x by x plus 1. Okay, so now if you take LCM there, so here x by x plus 1 goes up, so x plus 1, 1 by 1 plus 2 into x plus 1 by x. Okay, so now x is LCM, x multiplied and x goes up, x by 3x plus 1 we can write. Correct? Sorry, 3x plus 2. Now tell me, where it is not continuous, where denominator gives you 0, at x equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay, so here x should not be minus 2 by 3. Hope you can understand. At x equal to minus 2 by 3 it will be 0. Okay, wherever denominator is 0, function is not defined. Wherever function is not defined, that is not continuous. Wherever function is not continuous, that is not differentiable. That means, what are the points we got here? We got minus 2 by 3, x equals 0, x equals minus 1. So how many points of discontinuity here? 3. Correct? So option C is correct. Clear? So we have to check at which value of x it is not continuous from outlook of the function. So initially x equal 0, at x equal 0 it is not continuous. After simplifying at x equal to minus 1, it is not continuous. After substituting f of x in this g of x, okay, then we got one more point of discontinuity. Clear? Total how many points of discontinuity here or non-differentiable? 3 points. Clear? So hope you have understood. Make a note of it. Now let us look at this question. Let f of x equals to limit n tends to infinity, summation r equals to 0 to n minus 1. Summation r equal to 0 to n minus 1 means we are given a series, correct? Right? So x by rx plus 1 into r plus 1 into x plus 1. R plus 1 into x plus 1. Okay. So first of all, let us simplify this function because we are going to have a series. Generally, in every series, if you start substituting values from r equal to 0 to some extreme value, all the middle terms will be cancelled. We are left with first term and last term. That we have to remember. Okay, in sequence and series. Okay, in every series, whenever summation is given, when you start substituting values from 0, 1, 2, 3 in the given expression, okay, so all the middle terms will be cancelled. Okay, we are left with first term and last term. So that we have to remember in this, so that we can simplify this. We'll get a particular expression in that. So from that we can go for finding RHL for this because limit n tends to infinity given. Okay, so now we'll see. Here let us simplify this question first. So first of all let me take this expression as some series. Let tr plus 1, correct, some expression I can take, summation r equal to 0 to n minus 1, here x by rx plus 1 into r plus 1 x plus 1. Clear? So now here how can you separate the function here? See here x, here rx plus 1. So here, so can I add and subtract with rx, and I need 1 also. Plus 1 minus 1 I can do, plus rx minus rx I can do, so that this can be simplified and will be able to write one particular expression for that. That can be simplified easily. Clear? So now, so what I am going to do here is r equal to 0 to n minus 1. Here I am going to add rx. Okay, so that means rx plus x minus rx. So minus 1 plus 1. So by rx plus 1 into r plus 1 x plus 1. Observe here what I did, minus 1 plus 1, add and subtract with 1, add and subtract with rx. So now what is the benefit here if you do like that? Summation r equal to 0 to n minus 1. Here from these x common, so r plus 1 into x. So same as this, r plus 1 into x. Now here plus from this minus common if you take rx plus 1, correct? So here rx plus 1 we can write plus 1 minus of rx plus 1. Clear? R plus 1 into x. After that r plus 1 into x plus 1 we have. This one I am writing it here. Right? Here from these two minus common. Right? So by rx plus 1 into r plus 1 into x plus 1. See here? Just try to observe this. This term minus this term. Okay. Same terms are there in the denominator also. This term is there, this term is here. That means it is like in this form, b minus a by ab. So b minus a by ab. So how can I write b minus a by ab? So if we split 1 by a minus 1 by b, hope you understand? Correct or not? So second term minus first term by product of those two terms. So we can write like that. That means summation r equal to 0 to n minus 1. So this one by these two terms, this one cancel here, 1 by rx plus 1 we can write, so minus, so 1 by r plus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, so now this is the expression we got. Finally we got difference of two terms. So like this we must get for every series, correct? So now if you substitute r equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, all the middle terms will be cancelled. Okay, we are left with first term and last term. So first term in substitute 0, last term substitute n minus 1 there. Okay, so 1 by here r into 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 by 1 minus 1 by, if you substitute n minus 1 here, n minus 1 plus 1, 1 cancel, nx, nx plus 1. So this is the expression I got. That means 1 minus 1 by nx plus 1 we can write. Okay, so 1 minus 1 by nx plus 1. Okay, now let us apply limit for that. F of x equals to limit n tends to infinity. So 1 minus 1 by nx plus 1. That means what can you find here? We can find RHL only. Means f of 0 plus only we can find. Because n tends to infinity means, so it is positive side. 0 plus we can. Okay, what is f of 0 plus? So whenever n tends to infinity, something by n, 0. This term will become 0. 1 minus 0. So 1. Okay, but what about 0 minus? It's not available in this. Okay, so we cannot find LHL for this. So obviously this cannot be proved as continuous. Correct? So it is not continuous. When our function is not continuous, it is not differentiable also. So which option is correct? Neither of these. Right? So it is neither continuous nor differentiable. Clear? So not continuous and not differentiable. Not continuous and not differentiable. Clear? Hope you have understood. Just make a note of it. Now see here, this question is important. It's a nice question. F of x equals to limit n tends to infinity ax into x minus 1 into cot pi x by 4 whole power n plus px square plus 2 by cot pi x by 4 whole power n plus 1 for x belongs to 0, 1 union 1, 2. Means obviously we are going to check 1 below 1 above. Till 0, from 0 to 1 it is continuous only obviously. So when you put 0 or 1, okay, so this is continuous only, it is valid. Okay, so obviously we are going to check continuity and differentiability for x equal to 1. So 1 below 1 above, right? So now x equal to 1, 0. X equal to 1, 0 given means function value at 1 it is given. Function value at 1 given means 1 below 1 above only we are going to check. That we can understand from this step also. Function value at x equal to 1 is 0 given. Okay. So now is differentiable given. Whenever the differentiable is somewhat continuous only, right? So we have to go for check the continuity condition and differentiability condition, so that we are going to get the value of a and p. So finally we are going to find the value of modulus of a plus p. Okay. So now first of all we should rewrite the given condition, given function. That is important. So that step is very important. So before that, whenever n tends to infinity, how this function changes, that we have to see. Okay. So before that, this is the common point which we need to understand. So what is that? Generally, whenever limit n tends to infinity given for x greater than 1, for x greater than 1, then so 1 power infinity, so x power infinity will be infinity only. Okay, so that is the thing. X power n tends to infinity, right? So x power n tends to infinity, right? So whenever you substitute more than one value, that value power n is always tends to infinity, because n tends to infinity. Okay, so any finite value power infinity is infinity only. because infinity is only the greatest value. If you multiply any finite number infinite number of times, that gives you infinity. Now similarly, whenever x less than 1 lies in between 0 and 1, then x power n tends to 0, because 0 point change. For example, 0.5. 0.5 means 1 by 2. So infinity goes down. 1 by something means 1 will be on the numerator, down will have finite integer, down will have infinity, so 1 by infinity is 0. So like that, so whenever we have 0 point change values, that one power n is 0. Whenever we have finite value more than 1, that power n value infinity. This is the important point. Clear? So you can pause the video and you can copy this, right? So after that, next condition also we have to remember in this. So what is the value of cot pi x by 4 whole power n? Okay, so I am going to write. Okay, anyway you can remember this. Okay, so cot pi x by 4 whole power n. Okay, so this value tends to 0 whenever x greater than 1. Okay, so whenever x greater than 1, so this will be in 0 point something, right? 0 point something means, so infinity comes down, right? It will be 0. Now cot pi x by 4 whole power n tends to infinity when x is less than 1. So these two things we have to remember in this to simplify this function. Now let us simplify this function now. F of x equals to, so let me write first 0 less than x less than 1. Okay, now x equals to 1. So after that 1 to 2. Correct? So below 1 equals to 1, above 1. Okay, so below 1 means, so this value is infinity. Whenever this value is infinity, this should not be on the numerator. So we should take this one common there. Okay, this one if you take out common from numerator and denominator, this will be cancelled and this one comes down. Okay, this also comes down of 1. So what will be left on the numerator? Whenever this comes down, this will become 0, something by infinity. So this term will be left. So what can I write? Ax into x minus 1. Now similarly, whenever you put x equals to 1, x equal to 1 direct value. Whenever you substitute 1 in that function directly, 1 minus 1 0. Okay, this will become 0. Correct? So here what will you get when you put 1? So p plus 2, right? So px square plus 2. Okay, so that will become 0 there. So now for x equals to 1, here 1 less than x less than 2. Okay, if you substitute 1 below, so this will be 0, right? So anyway, px square plus 2. So p plus 2 we can write. Okay, when you substitute 1 there. Okay, so p plus 2 by, so whenever you substitute x equal to 1 directly. Okay, so now 1 less than x less than 2, 1 change. Okay, so 1 change, so this will become 0. So first term will become 0, both nr dr, then what will be left? Px square plus 2. Px square plus 2 we can. Okay, so this is 1 0 given already, right? So when a function value of 1, it was 0 given already. Okay, function value was 0. Okay, so now let us go for a check whether it is continuous or not, differentiable or not. So first of all, let me go for LHL RHL. Okay, LHL RHL continuity I am going first. Okay, so now LHL RHL means it's very simple to observe. Just substitute x equal to 1 in this and x equal 1 in this. If you substitute x equal 1, what will you get? This will be 0. Correct or not? LHL will be 0. Now RHL, when you substitute 1 here, p plus 2. Right? So from this, p equals to minus 2. Very easy. Okay. So defining function is very important. After that, finding continuity and differentiability is very easy. Now let us find differentiability. Okay. So differentiability means just derivate this one and substitute 1. Derivate this one, substitute 1. Okay. So can I write this as a into x square minus x? This function I am going to simplify. Okay. To avoid uv, x square minus x. So now derivate this LHD Okay, RHD, right hand derivative. So derivate this function. We don't need to go through formulae because we can derivate that. We are able to derivate, right? So derivate this one. So f dash of 1 minus I'm going to f dash of 1 plus I'm going to. So derivate 1 minus means this one, derivate this one, a into 2x minus 1. So now substitute 1. Okay, so after that here also derivate this function. So 2px, correct, derivation of 2 0. So here also substitute 1. If you substitute 1 here, 2 minus 1 1, a, correct. Here also if you substitute 1, 2p. So what is p there already? Minus 2. If you substitute there, a value minus 4, correct, because it was already given that differentiable. Okay, LHD RHD must be equated there. So a value minus 4, p value minus 2. That means what is the sum of these? Minus 2 minus 4 minus 6. Modulus of minus 6 plus 6. Clear? So hope you have understood. It's very easy. First of all, defining given function properly. Okay, that is important, right? So how cot pi x by 4 changes, this part is important. This part is very important in this question. To simplify that, okay, to redefine that function, you have to know this. Okay, so redefining function is very important. You have to rewrite the function separately. Below 1, what will be the function? Above 1, what will be the function? And equal to 1 already given, function value 0. Clear? So now going for LHL, RHL, LHD, RHD are very easy. Okay, so you can pause the video and you can copy that. Okay, have a look at that. Now let us look at this question, which is important. It is multiple correct answer type. Let f be a function with continuous second derivative. Continuous second derivative means while finding continuity of the given function, generally we go for finding limiting value. While finding limiting value of every function, sometimes, see, most of the times it will be in the form of 0 by 0. Then we'll go for applying first derivative, then only LHL may be equal to RHL or function value may be equal to limiting value. Okay, so by applying LH rule first time, first derivative, okay, then LHL, RHL were equal or limiting value equal function value. Means that is the meaning of continuous second derivative. Here, after derivating second time, it is going to become continuous, right? So now f of 0 equals 0 given, f dash of 0 equals 0 given. Okay, we can use these values in solving for a continuity of the given function here. Define a function. We are going to define another function g. Okay, how g was defined? F of x by x comma x not equals 0 and function value of g is 0, means g of 0 is 0. Okay, now limiting value of g of x also we need to find out. Okay, so first of all we will go for checking whether g of x is continuous or not. Okay, so what is a function value of g? G of 0 0. Now let us find limiting value also. Okay, so here limit x tends to 0, g of x equals to g of 0, correct? So this is the condition of continuity of the g, correct? So what is g of 0 given? 0, right? Now let us find limiting value also, limit of this. So limit x tends to 0, f of x by x. Okay, now so if you substitute 0 there, can I substitute 0? F of 0 by 0. So f of 0 by 0 means it is in the form of 0 by 0. F of 0 is 0 given already, right? 0 by 0. So now let us apply LH rule here. So limit x tends to 0, f dash of x by 1, correct? So now let us substitute 0 there. So f dash of 0. So what is that? 0, correct? So finally limiting value we got it as 0. Okay, so function value also 0. So it is continuous. Therefore, so what can write? G is continuous first derivative. continuous first derivative. Continuous first derivative. Clear? After derivating once, we got value 0 here. So limiting value equal functional value satisfied. So it is continuous. Now we'll go for check for differentiability. Okay, LHD, RHD now. So LHD, RHD will check. Okay, LHD means G dash of 0 minus. G dash of 0 minus. Here G dash of 0 plus will check. Okay, so now, so what is the formula? Limit h tends to 0. Okay, G of minus h means 0 minus h, correct or not? So that is the principle of LHD, RHD, left hand derivative, right hand derivative. 0 by minus h. Okay, so here what can I write? Limit h tends to 0, G of 0 plus h, correct or not? Means h minus G of 0 by h. Okay, so now tell me, so can I substitute 0 here? If you substitute G of minus h, what is G of minus h there? G of minus h, f of minus h by minus h, correct? F of minus h by minus h. So G of 0 is 0 given already by minus h, correct? So here minus h comes down. So what do you get? F of minus h by h square. Okay, so here if you substitute 0, what will you get? F of 0 by 0. Okay, f of 0 by 0 will get, so 0 by 0 form, correct? When you substitute limit h value 0 here, 0 by 0 form means again we'll apply LH rule here. If you apply LH rule, what will you get? Here I am going to derive. Okay, so minus f dash of minus h. Okay, so minus f dash of minus h there, correct? So here I am going to write now. Okay, so here f dash of minus h by 2h. So then also will get 0 by 0 form, correct? So then also will get 0 by 0. Again if you derive, so what will you get? F double dash of minus h by the derivation of 2h, 2. So now we can substitute the limit. What do we get? F double dash of 0 by 2. Okay, f double dash of 0 by 2 is the LHD. Same thing we'll get for RHD also. If you observe, G of h means f of h by h by minus 0 by h. So from this what will you get? F of h by h square. Now can you substitute limit? No, 0 by 0. Okay, LH rule will apply. If you apply LH rule, f dash of h by 2h. If you substitute limit, again we'll get 0 by 0, correct or no? Okay, again we'll rederive f double dash of h by 2. Now when you substitute 0, that will be equals to same, f double dash of 0 by 2. Clear? So in both the cases we got f double dash of 0 by 2, LHD, RHD also f double dash of 0 by 2. So it is differentiable also. That means, so which of the following options are correct here? So G has a continuous first derivative. Yes. First option is correct. And G has a first derivative. Yes. Correct. So these two options are correct. Right? So pause the video and you can copy it. Hope you have understood. Now let us see this question. A function f from r tends to r defined as f of x equals to limit n tends to infinity ax square plus bx plus c plus e power nx by 1 plus c into e power nx, where f is continuous already given on real number set, then which of the following options holds good? Right? Here, first of all, we have to remember one thing. Whenever you are given n tends to infinity, as we discussed in the previous problem. So whenever n tends to infinity, e power nx, generally e value is 2.718, so more than 1. So this will gives you infinity directly. Okay, so limit n tends to infinity, then e power nx also tends to infinity whenever this x value is greater than 0, positive. Okay, So whenever there is a possibility of getting infinity here, take this common, make it down. So whenever it is down, something by infinity will be 0. As we discussed already, infinity should not be on the numerator, there should be the denominator, so that something by infinity will become 0. So now whenever e power nx tends to 0, whenever x is less than 0, whenever x is negative, okay, for example x is minus 1, e power minus n, so it comes down. So something by infinity it leads to 0, it gives you 0, correct or not? So whenever x is less than 0, this value will become 0 as it is. Whenever x is greater than 0, this is direct infinity, so we should take out common. Okay, so these two things you have to remember there. Okay, so let us redefine this function. So this is the question about continuity of the function only, not differentiability, only continuity, right? So now let us separate this function. So here I am going to take limit x tends to 0. Now at where you are going to check at x equals 0 here. Okay, so now, so whenever x tends to 0 here, one thing we can take x is less than 0. Okay, so x equal to 0, x greater than 0 we can take, correct? X less than 0 means this value will become 0, this one 0, this will become 0. Now what will be left? Ax square plus bx plus c, correct or not? By 1, correct? So whenever x equal to 0, so when you put 0 here, 0, 0, here also it will be e power 0, 1. So c plus 1, correct? Here also e power 0, 1, 1 plus c, c plus 1, 1 plus c. So this term will become 0 only, correct or not? C plus 1 by c plus 1, 1, correct? Hope you understand. Whenever you substitute 0 directly in place of x. Now x greater than 0. Whenever x greater than 0, here infinity will get, that term we should take out common. If you take out common, that term comes down. So then something by infinity, this part will be 0. This part will be 0. This one by e power nx. Here 1 will be left. So 1, okay. This part will become, this part comes down of 1. This part will be 0, 1 by infinity. And this is left, c, 1 by c. Okay. If you can understand this, if you are able to redefine or rearrangement of function properly, then solution will be easy. Okay, so now we are going to check whether it is continuous or not. Already f is continuous given on R. Okay, so we must equate LHL RHL function value. Tell me what is function value here? F of 0 already 1, correct? So what is RHL? We'll see now. What is LHL? LHL means this one. So substitute 0 here. Okay, LHL means this function will take, at x tends to 0 we are going to check, put x equals 0. What will you get? C. And RHL, so this value will take, there is no x value, direct 1 by c. That means, what is c value if we equate? Why we are going to equate? Because it was already given it as continuous. Then LHL equal to RHL equal to function value. So c equals to 1. Correct or no? C equals to 1. And what about a comma b constants? A comma b does not, a comma b don't depends on this expression. There are no a comma b values left. So a comma b values can be any real numbers. Okay. So there is no condition for a comma b. A comma b may be any real numbers. Okay. C is 1. So c is 1 means c is constant. C is 1 only. So whenever c is constant only, so that represents a straight line or a plane. Straight line. Ax plus by plus c. C is a constant. C is fixed here. We cannot change the value of c here. Okay. So that means point ABC lies on a line in space. Correct. Ax plus by plus c equals 0. Okay. C is fixed here. C is constant. Whenever c is constant, that will not be a plane. Plane means ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. So d is constant there in case of plane. So it is not correct. Now point a comma b represents 2D geometry, obviously, right? So a comma b can be any value. Okay, c is constant there. Generally we discuss about straight lines concept in two-dimensional geometry, correct? So here locus of points A comma C and C comma B intersect at one point. Obviously A comma C, C comma B both are coinciding at C equal to 1. Okay, but C equals 1. A comma B may be any real numbers, but C is common for that. So those both points can intersect at that point C. Okay, so here option A, B, C are correct. Option D is not correct. Okay, hope you have understood. Pause the video and you can copy it. Now, so look at this question. Here, let f of x be a function defined on minus a comma a with a greater than 0. Okay, a is a positive number. Assume that f of x is continuous at x equals 0. Okay, so it was already given that continuous. We are going to assume and we are going to check whether it is differentiable or not. Okay, so anyway, so it is continuous and limit extends to 0, f of x minus f of kx by x equals to alpha, where k belongs to 0 to 1. Okay, then which of the following is true? We are going to check. Okay, so that means first of all, what was given, let us take that. So limit extends to 0, f of x. Okay, so let me add and subtract with f of 0 there. Okay, so let me add and subtract with f of 0 so that we can find LHL, RHL separately there, LHD, RHD also separately. Okay, so by x equals to alpha given. What I did, I am subtracting and adding with f of 0 there. So now let us separate the terms. So limit extends to 0, f of x minus f of 0 by x. Okay, here extends to 0, f of x, right? So now from these two, if I take minus common, limit extends to 0, f of kx minus f of 0 by x. Okay, now so observe here extends to 0, f of x, okay, minus f of 0 by x. So is it not in the form of LHD, differentiable condition? Okay, what is that? So limit extends to 0, f of h minus f of 0, f of c. Okay, so extends to c like that by h. So same formula. Here also kx, here also it must be k. So let me multiply and divide by k there. Okay, so let me multiply and divide by k there. So here k I am writing, so here also k I am writing. Okay, right? So here equals to infinite alpha here. Okay, so now, so what is this function if you multiply and divide by k there? So limit extends to 0 minus f of x minus f of 0 by x minus limit extends to 0, f of kx minus f of 0 by kx into k. Okay, this is 0 minus equals to alpha. Similarly 0 plus also, whenever this is satisfied, for 0 minus 0 plus both will be satisfied. So and limit extends to 0 minus, okay, here 0 minus 0 plus here, f of x minus f of 0 by x minus limit extends to 0 plus f of kx minus f of 0 by, so kx into k equals to alpha. So from these two, what is this? F dash of 0 minus. Okay, so what is this? This also f dash of 0 minus, because k is kx same. Okay, so here kx tends to 0 also we can write. Okay, that means, so what we can write? F dash of 0 minus k into f dash of 0 equals to alpha. Clear from first condition. This is f dash of 0 and this is also f dash of 0 into k. Okay, so from this, if I take f dash of 0 common, f dash of 0 common, what do we get? 1 minus k, correct? 1 minus k comes down. So alpha by 1 minus k, correct? Is it correct? See, f dash of 0 minus, okay? So f dash of 0 minus, I am taking common here from first. Okay, so alpha by 1 minus k. Similarly, from these two also, what is this? F dash of 0 plus minus k into f dash of 0 plus equals to alpha. So from this also, if I take f dash of 0 plus common, then 1 minus k, same answer for f dash of 0 plus also, alpha by 1 minus k. That means both are equal. Whenever LHD equal to RHD, that is differentiable or not? Yes, it is differentiable, and f dash of 0 minus is alpha by 1 minus k. So which of the following options are correct here? Option A correct. So RHD is 0? No. Okay. LHD is alpha by 1 minus k? Yes. And it is differentiable? Yes, LHD equal to RHD, it is differentiable only. So option C also correct. Right? So option D not differentiable. Okay, it's false. Correct? Hope you understood. It's very easy. Just the main thing, we are going to manipulate this. We are going to make it into a different function for differentiability of this f. Okay, for that f of 0 we need, just I am going to subtract and add by f of 0. Now we can make it into two other functions. Here if you have kx, here also kx. Here if you have x, here also x. Now that means whenever you are able to write this one, okay, so this is f dash of 0 minus, this also f dash of 0 minus. So f dash of 0 minus will be alpha by 1 minus k. So if you take, whenever you are able to write this step, okay, so we can write it's LHL, it's RHL also, okay, separately, right? Now from this we'll get f dash of 0 minus value, f dash of 0 plus value, means LHD, RHD values we got them as same. Okay, make a note of it. Now see this question, it's very important to understand the concept of removable discontinuity and non-removable discontinuity model. Okay, so just try to concentrate on this. F of x equal to x into step of 1 by x plus x into step of x. Okay, for x not equal 0. For x equal 0, 0. It is clearly observed that it is continuous at x equal 0. Okay, so try to understand, it is the question of continuity concept. Okay, now here function value 0, limiting value also 0, because outside x is there, inside it will be anything, right? But outside x, when you put 0 here, 0 and everything 0, 0 and everything 0. Okay, you consider outside x here, 0 and everything 0. That means limiting value 0, function value is 0. It is clearly observed that it is continuous at x equals 0. After that, we are going to check all of these options. Okay, first of all, clearly f is continuous at x equal to 0. Okay, so continuous at x equal to 0. So after that, limit exists for x equal minus 1. Of course, at x equal minus 1, if you substitute, is there any problem? Is there any undefined value we get? At x equal minus 1, if you substitute, is there any undefined value? No. Okay, limit exists or not? So limit exists for x equal minus 1, so minus 1, here 1 by minus 1. So minus 1 to minus 1, some value we are going to get, but we are not going to get undefined value. So it is defined only. When it is defined, so limit exists for that. Okay, we are talking about limit only, not continuity. Limit exists or not? Yes. So first option is correct. So clearly by substituting minus 1, limit exists, but we can substitute limit, we'll get some value. So whenever you are going to get some value by substituting limit directly in the function, means it is defined. So limit exists. Clear? After that, second point, f of x has removable discontinuity at x equal to 1. Let us say at x equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 plus, LHL, RHL will see now. Okay, so what is f of 1 minus and what is f of 1 plus, will see. Okay, so f of 1 minus, f of 1 plus. So what is f of 1 minus? if you observe, see f of 1 minus, I'm talking about this one. 1 minus. 1 minus means 0 point change. Okay. So now you substitute here. 1 minus means 0 point change. At 0 point change, what is the nature of this step? This step only will see. But substituting value is 1 only. In LHL, RHL, substituting value is limit only. But whenever you are given step function, we have to see nature of that. Okay, at 1 minus. Okay, so 1 minus means, so 0 point change. 0 point change, for example, 0.9. If you substitute 0.9 here, 9 by 10. 9 by 10 means 10 goes up. 10 by 9. 10 by 9 means 1 point change. So 1 point change step 1. So here x into 1 plus x into step of 0 point change 0. That means what will you get here? This will be 0, and in place of x if you substitute 1, that will be 1. Okay, so here limit is x tends to 1 minus. Okay, so what is the result here? 1, right? And what about RHL here? F of 1 plus. Okay, so be careful. 1 limit x tends to 1 plus. 1 plus means 1.2, 1.3 like that. Okay, see, if I substitute 1.2, suppose 1.2 means 1 by 1.2. 1.2 means 12 by 10. 10 goes up. Okay, so 10 by 12, that is 0 point change. 0 point change step 0. 0 into this one 0. Okay, 0 plus here also 1 change step 1. So 1 into this value is x. X into 1. Okay, finally after simplifying this step function, we'll substitute limit. Put 1. 1. That means, so here x into 1, so both are equal. Correct or no? So what does mean? F of 1 minus equals to f of 1 plus. Okay, but what about function value? We don't know. Okay, so function value we don't know. So until you know the function value, we cannot say it as, we cannot declare this as continuous, because we don't have function value. LHL, RHL equal, but what is the function value we don't know. Okay, that means it is discontinuity, but we can remove it. Okay, so this, because LHL, RHL both are equal. Whenever LHL, RHL both are equal, irrespective of function value, we can say it is continuous, but that means that is known as removable discontinuous. Discontinuous only. Until you know the value of function value, we cannot conclude that it has continuous. So it is removable discontinuity. So it is correct. Correct? F of x has a removable discontinuity at x equal to 1. Okay? Whenever LHL, RHL only not equal. Whenever LHL, RHL only not equal. So strictly we can say it is not continuous. Means that is strictly discontinuous. Strictly discontinuous in the sense non-removable, irremovable discontinuous. Okay. Now we'll see at x equal 2. Okay. So now I'm talking about C option. So B option over. Now let us find f of 2 minus, after that f of 2 plus. Okay. So 2 minus. See, limit extends to 2 minus, extends to 2 minus. Okay. Now, so here anyway 2 we can substitute, but here 2 minus means 1 point change. Okay. 1 by 1 point change. 0 point change. Proper fraction. So 0 point means 0. Okay. So x into 0. 0 this will be. Now here x only. 2 minus means 1 point change. Step of 1 point change 1. So x into 1. Okay, now substitute 2 in place of x. So what do we get? 2. Okay, now let us see RHL. Limit extends 2 plus. X only 2 plus. 2 plus means 2 change. 2 change 1 by 2 change. Proper fraction 0 point change. So this also will become 0. plus x into 2 change step 2x 2. Okay, now if you substitute 2 there, 2 2s are 4. Here LHL RHL equal? No. LHL RHL only not equal. Then we can say strictly discontinuous or irremovable discontinuous or non-removable discontinuous. Okay, this also correct. Okay, now that means nowhere it is continuous. That means f of x is discontinuous for all integers if you see. Okay, for all integers it is discontinuous only because step function is given. Okay, whenever you are given step function, steps, okay, it will not be continuous, that we know. Okay, f of x is discontinuous for all integers. Okay, so just by having knowledge of step function directly will go to the answer. Okay, because step function never be continuous. Clear? Hope you have understood. So this is the chapter of differentiability. Okay, we have discussed these questions from differentiability and continuity chapter. Okay, so in the next class we'll go for application of differentiation. Clear? So hope you have understood. So pause the video and you can copy it. Thank you all.